His divine grace, Amaichara, Vinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki, ISKCON NBT, Sundaracharya Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki, Srila Prabhupada ji ki, Kantara Shrimad Bhagavatam ki, Gopramanande, all girls and devotees, all girls and devotees, all girls and devotees, all girls to Shri Guru and Gauranga. Tato Jaya Mudidayet Nastapraisha bhadreshu Nityam bhagavata sevaya Bhagavati utamashloke Bhakti bhavati naistiki Srivatam swakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Ridasya Bhadani Vidhanot Sritzatan Krishna Swadam Upagati Dharmadana Visa Kalona Sadishamisha Puranar Kondotinha Maha Krishna Bhavati. Okay, reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 29, Verse 52. The title of chapter is Talks between Narada and King Prachinabharhi, or the title given by Shanchikavari Thakur, The Meaning of the History of King Puranjana. Let's go repeat together. Repeat after me, please. Narada Uvacha.
Narada Uvacha.
Prashna. Evam. Hi. Sanchino. Prashna evam hi sanchino.
Prashna evam hi sanchino.
Prashna evam hi sanchino.
Prashna evam hi sanchino.
Bhavata.
Bhavata.
Purusharshabha.
Purusharshabha.
Bhavata Purusharshabha.
Bhavata Purusharshabha.
Bhavata Purusharshabha.
Bhavata Purusharshabha.
Atra. Me vadato guhyam atra me vadato guhyam atra me vadato guhyam nishamya sunishtan nishamaya sunishtan
Nishamaya Sunishchitam.
Nishamaya Sunishchitam.
Nishamaya Sunishchitam.
Narada Uvacha.
Narada Uvacha.
Prashna eva hi sanchino.
Prashna eva hi sanchino.
Bhavata Purusharshabha.
Bhavata Purusharshabha.
Atrame vadato guhyam.
Atrame vadato guhyam.
Nishamaya Sunishchitam.
Nishamaya Sunishchitam.
Prashna evam hi sanchino.
Prashna evam hi sanchino.
Bhavata Purusharshabha.
Bhavata Purusharshabha.
Atrame vadato guhyam.
Atrame vadato guhyam.
Nishamaya Sunishchitam.
Nishamaya Sunishchitam.
Devotes.
Narada Uvacha.
Narada Uvacha.
Prashna evam hi sandhino.
Prashna evam hi sanchino.
Bharata Purusharshabha.
Bhavata Purusharshabha.
Atrame vadato guhyam.
Atrame vadato guhyam.
Nishamaya Sunishchitam.
Nishamaya Sunishchitam.
Narada Uvacha.
Narada Uvacha.
Prashna evam hi sanchino.
Prashna evam hi sanchino.
Bhavata Purusharshabha.
Bhavata Purusharshabha.
Atrame vadato guhyam.
Atrame vadato guhyam.
Nishamaya Sunishchitam.
Nishamaya Sunishchitam.
Please.
Narada Uvacha.
Narada Uvacha.
Prashna evam hi sanchino.
Prashna evam hi sanchino.
Bhavata Purusharshabha.
Bhavata Purusharshabha.
Atrame vadato guhyam.
Atrame vadato guhyam.
Nishamaya Sunishchitam.
Nishamaya Sunishchitam.
Narada Uvacha.
Narada Uvacha.
Prashna evam hi sanchino.
Prashna evam hi sanchino.
Bhavata Purusharshava.
Bhavata Purusharshava.
Atra me vadato guyam.
Atra me vadato guyam.
Nishamaya sunishitam.
Nishamaya sunishitam.
Word by word. Nada uvacha.
Narada uvacha.
Nada said.
Narada said.
Prashnaha.
Prashnaha.
Question.
Question.
Evam.
Evam.
Thus.
Thus.
He. Certainly.
Certainly.
Sanchinaha.
Sanchinaha.
Answered.
Answered.
Bhavataha.
Bhavataha.
Your. Purusha Rishabha.
Purusharshava.
A great personality.
Great personality.
Atra. Here. Me vadataha.
Madhvataha.
As I am speaking.
As I am speaking.
Guhyan.
Guhyam.
Confidential.
Confidential.
Nishamaya.
Nishamaya.
Here. Sunishchitan.
Sunishchitam.
Perfectly ascertained. Ascertained. Perfectly ascertained.
Perfectly ascertained.
Thank you. Translation from Sanskrit to English. The great Saint Narada continued, "O great personality, I have replied properly about all that you have asked me. Now hear another narration that is accepted by saintly persons and is very confidential." Let's go repeat together. The great Saint Narada continued.
The great Saint Narada continued.
O great personality,
O great personality,
I have replied properly about all that.
I have replied
Properly about all that you have asked me.
You have asked me.
Now hear another narration
now here
that is accepted by saintly persons
that is accepted by saintly persons.
and is very confidential.
It's very confidential.
Narration about the deer. Okay, purport by His Divine Grace Bhaichana Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada aqui. Sri Narada Muni is personally acting as the spiritual master of King Mahishman. It was Narada Muni's intention that through his instructions the king would immediately give up all engagement in fruitive activity and take to devotional service. Yeah, this was the plan. However, although the king understood everything, he was still not prepared to give up his engagements. Do you know a case like this? Similar situation. As the following verses will show, the king was contemplating sending for his sons. Yeah, the next chapter is speaking about the prachetas. The prachetas will coming from the ocean. Prachetas are under the ocean now. It's a very peaceful place, yes? Nobody go there. This is the position of most people. They accept a bona fide spiritual master and listen to him. But when the spiritual master indicates that they should leave home and fully engage in devotional services, they hesitate. The duty of the spiritual master is to instruct the disciple as long as he does not come to the understanding that this materialistic way of life, fruitive activity, is not at all beneficial. Actually, one should take the devotional services from the beginning of life. As Prahlada Maharaj advises, Kumara Acharit Pragyo Dharma Bhagavatam Iha. Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 7, chapter 6, verse 1. According to all the instructions of the Vedas, we can understand that unless one takes to Krishna consciousness and devotional service, he is simply wasting his time engaging in the fruitive activities of material existence. Narada Muni therefore decided to relate another allegory to the king so that he might be induced to give up family life within material existence. Om Gyanati Mirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmiritanjana Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Staptam Dina Bhutale Swayamrupa Kadamahim Dadat Sva Padantikam Vancha Kalpatarvesha Kripa Sindhubhya Aivaja Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Gadadhar Srivasani Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Tat Sat. Narada Uvacha Prashna Evam Hi Santino Bhavata Purushar Shabha Atrame Vadato Guhyam Nishamaya Sunishchitam. The great saint Narada continued, "O great personality, I have replied properly about all that you have asked me. Now hear another narration that is accepted by saintly persons and is very confidential." Hare Krishna to everyone. Thanks to coming to Srimad Bhagavatam lecture. We can see in this verse that this verse is a mark. This verse show the end of the explanation about the Puranjana's allegory, the deep explanation about this, and now we'll start another allegory. The Narada Muni are giving around 20 analogies for Prajna Maharaj to understand this. Yes, but this is Guru, yes? Sometimes Guru need to take the disciple for the Shika and the arrested. Coming to knowledge. Narada Muni are doing this now. But the point is, when a story finish and another story will begin, or we don't have nothing to comment. But Prabhupada saved my life. I was in the purport and Prabhupada put very nice questions and purport for we thinking. First, I will give you the translation by Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur. Narada said, "O best of men, thus your question has been answered. Please hear from me a secret I have ascertained." Purport, Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur comments, "The subject is here concluded. The question has been dealt with Sanchina, understanding that the king was considering in his mind that he would have his servants bring his sons, hand over the kingdom to them, and depart for the forest, after understanding that one should be delivered by bhakti and renunciation according to the story of Puranjana. Narada then told another story about a deer to make him immediately leave the house. Please hear the secret words of me, who speak to you." So, when a speaker concludes the Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, what is the perfect acting of the disciple? The perfect acting of the disciple is abandon all renunciation. Like Krishna speaks, yes, Sarva Dharma Parijajam Ekam Sharanam Vraja. Yes, this is the perfect attitude to do when understanding properly the Bhagavata and Bhagavad Gita. But this is a higher level of consciousness, and not everybody can do this. Krishna knows about this, and he prepare different stages for each one. Sorry, I took a cold. A cold take me. In Prabhupada's purport on this verse, we can list two important points. Prabhupada said, the king was contemplating sending for his sons who were away from home executing austerities and penance. After their return, we would entrust his kingdom to them and then leave home. This is the position of most people. They accept a bona fide spiritual master and listen to him, but when the spiritual master indicates that they shall leave home and they fully engage in devotional service, they hesitate. We have examples. One classical example that did this. Do you remember? Arjuna did a similar thing. Why do people hesitate to follow the order of the spiritual master and at the same time they do not fully engage in devotional service? Regarding the spiritual master, it seems that such an attitude arises from a natural pattern for the conditioned soul. These are natural acting of the conditioned souls. Even Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, after giving many arguments, remember the chapter 1, Arjuna gave 5 powerful arguments for not engaging in the battle. Arguments based on social environment, in dharma, in karma reactions, and especially about social arguments. He explained about Varna Sankara. Arjuna giving many arguments to Krishna not to take part in the battle of Kurukshetra, ends up accepting Krishna as a spiritual master. In the verse 7 of chapter 2 is the classic moment that Arjuna accepts Krishna how your spiritual master. Karpanya Dushapahat Swamava Prichantuan Dharma Samudachita Yashreya Syanishtam Bruhitam Me Shishasteham Shadmantam Prapanan. Translation. Now I am confused. This is very important. Now I am confused about my duty, my dharma, and have lost all composure because of misery, weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me for certain what is best for me. Now I am your disciple and the soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me. Now I am your disciple and a soul surrendered unto you. What is the proper attitude of the disciple soul surrender? The surrendered soul will follow all instructions given by spiritual master. Yes, he will engage in these instructions and will put these instructions like in your head. This is the role, classical role of the disciple. But especially in Kali Yuga, this sometimes not happens. So this is a declaration. Yes, I am your disciple. I am surrendered to you, and I will follow your instructions. But what happens in the verses 9 and 10? Arjuna, in verses 8, 9, Arjuna will give up, will refuse the instructions of Krishna and declare individual. I'm not fighting. This is very interesting. Yes, I'm your disciple, surrender to you. But one verse after, I'm not fighting. Yes, but this is very interesting because this shall, like Bhagavad Gita, not is idealized. Yes, not is a romantic. This shall the real nature of the condition of soul. Yes, the confusion. Yes, the bewilderment in this material world. The Karpanya Doshopahatha verse quoted above reflects the mental condition of someone who surrenders to spiritual master, with the exception of a few cases like Vyasadeva, Parikshit Maharaj, Prabhu Maharaj. Most common people like us find themselves in a very weakened, confused and bewildered position, so much so that after accepting Krishna as a spiritual master and being ready to act, to fight, he again returns to the perplexed position of rejecting his prescribed duty. Sanjaya uvacha evadukta rishikeshan gudakesha parantapa na yatsya iti govinda uktva tushnim bahuvaha. Sanjaya said, having spoke thus, Arjuna, chaster of enemies, yes, his capacity is very powerful, told Krishna, Govinda, I shall not fight, and feel silent. This was verse 9. At the same time, the same Arjuna who accepted the spiritual master, and at the same time, Arjuna who decides to follow his private or selfish motivations. Yes, the surrender, the real surrender to a spiritual master can have many years or many lives. Yes, because the nature, our nature, conditioned souls is, I want to follow the master, spiritual master. I want to surrender to Krishna, but we keep in attachments. Yes, hiding. Why? Because we are crooked. No, not only this. Because many times the conditional soul is sincere, but we have many attachments, many desires from life. Life is previous. The example that I like to give to students is thinking in a big truck. Yes, here in Europe we have a big trucks also. Yes, these big trucks are totally in charge. Yes, like 5-6 tons. Yes. Now thinking this truck in I don't know the name, in a road that goes, yes, a tunnel, yes, go very high velocity. Imagine that this truck have 120, 140 kilometers per hour. Is possible you stop this truck immediately? No. The same is impossible to stop our desires, because we have sankaras, impressions of enjoy, material enjoy, from life is life. So the process, naturally, we occupy, we do the devotional service, yes, we will gradually purify our consciousness, our mind, the purified came, and gradually also these dirts, these anarthas go out. Yes, it's a slowly process. Yes. Because this attitude of Arjuna reflected the real position of the conditional souls. We need to have patience, and we have to be very humble, very humility, because we have a lot of learning in our consciousness. Yes. The second question, or more universal value, is why does the world reject engaging in devotional service? This is a wonderful question. Why the peoples don't occupy in devotional service? Because in devotional service have the capacity for destroy our lamentation, our suffering, and we can restoring our real eternal position in spiritual world together God, together Krishna. Why the peoples don't occupy in devotional service? Krishna answered very directly, very objective in the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita also. Bhoga Shwarya Prasaktanam Taya Parita Chetasan Vyavaya Satmika Buddhi Samadho Navidyate. In the minds of those who are too attached to sense enjoyment and material opulence, Bhoga, sense enjoyment, and Aishwarya, opulence, rich, yes, and who are bewildered by such things, the resolute determination for devotional service to the Supreme Lord does not take place. When one decided to be a devotee, the way, the path is very specific, is very directly. Yes, like the analogy in Mahabharata, the bird's eye. The devotees have one goal, one end only. It's very, very clear. When the devotees have the mind consciousness clear, the goal, the target is very, very clear. But in material life, the intelligence have many different ways. It's too much complex. It's too much difficult to satisfy all these desires. And the problem of desires is impossible to satisfy the desire. Like it's impossible you extinguish a fire if you put gasoline. It's impossible to satisfy all desires in this material world. This is impossible. But the conviction, the expectation, the faith of the material people is, I will do this, I will get this, I will win, I will satisfy my desire. And because this Bhoga Shwarya, they continues in the samsara chakra again. Nowadays, our entire educational and media system, yes, internet and television, internet surpass the television today. It is focused on corporal conception. Yes, everything in our society, the disease, the avidya of our society is, I am this body. And the education, the system education go around of this, on the belief that we are these bodies and that this world is our ultimate place. If you are such bodies, the pursuit of pleasure, happiness and ultimate goal becomes the senses of such a body. Just as Krishna explained above, working in this misconception of the self, people cannot realize the consciousness, as Prabhupada says in the meaning of this verse. Samadhi, that is a perfect level of the consciousness, pure consciousness, Krishna consciousness, Samadhi can be synonymous. Samadhi is never possible for persons interested in material sense enjoyment and bewildered by such temporal things. How I said previous, we can material desires, but the focus, the end, the goal never will be the satisfy these desires. Yes? Okay, I know I'm very found out person. I'm full of desires, but the goal, what I want to be, the best place, the best perspective is abandon this and satisfy the spiritual master, satisfy Krishna. Yes. With this desire now, we cannot do it anymore. But the goal, the focus, the end need to be Krishna consciousness. They are more or less condemned by the process of material energy. The second point listed in Prabhupada's purport comes comes in the form of a solution to problem of our current society. This is incredible in the Prabhupada's book, is in Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, because many philosophers, especially the 19th century philosophers, like the Karl Marx, the German Karl Marx, he make a diagnostic, very fantastic, of the material life. The material life is one exploited another. Yes, the rich peoples exploited the poor peoples, and he and Engels make a very fantastic analysis, diagnostic of material world. But they see the problem, but they cannot give a solution. They is a phrase in philosophy. Marx is very good of diagnostic, but is very bad of diagnosis. Yes, because what Marx will explain, that the spirit world, this is a utopia. We will not focus, we will not occupy in these metaphysical things. We will occupy only in material things. If you occupy in a portion of the problem, we will get solved the problem. No, it's possible. For you solve a problem, you need occupy in the whole problem. The reality, the existence, is material and spiritual components. But the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, no. Bhagavad Gita gives solutions. And Prabhupada point the problem is the people don't occupy in devotional service, and the peoples are eluded by Maya. This is the main point of this society. And what is the solution for this whole society? The basis of the solution is education. Prabhupada said, actually, one should take two devotional services from the beginning of life. Beginning of life means childhood. And the child need to be educated. So, the base of the transformation of this society is education. Because the education nowadays is to form a work in a company, in an industry, and what is the goal of this work? Make money. Because if I don't make money, what happens? I will starve, I will die. But this is a great illusion. The maintenance, not the secret. The maintenance is very natural to do. The example is the elephant. Elephant is a big. How many kilos the elephant eat per day?
40.
Good, yes, this is a statistic. We have a number. It's very science now. It is scientific. If the elephant eat 40 kilos every day, he need work like an ass every day to get this? No. Why? Why the providence, God, maintain all living entities. The problem not is work like an ass. The problem is acquire knowledge about who I am, knowledge about the spiritual soul, Brahma Attat Gyasa, because this is the characteristic, this is the dharma, this is the ontological characteristic of the human life. Not to work like as is, understand God, understand the spiritual soul. It is obvious that the formation of society is made up of its individuals, and the formation of each individual is established mainly in childhood. The child is the adult of tomorrow, and the adult makes up a society. This is very important. Therefore, education or the educational system of a society is fundamental to the formation of a healthy, enlightened, and progressive society. Damodar's birthday key. With knowledge restricted only to the notion of identity as being the body, and without true knowledge we cannot act. We cannot distinguish the type of work that binds us and that frees us from this world. The art of work is very, very important. Of course, everybody needs work. But if you work without the spiritual knowledge, this working will be defeated. Will mistake wrong. Karma bandha. This is the expression of the Vedas. It's impossible you act in material world, interact in material world without the spiritual knowledge. Without the spiritual knowledge, we will only entangle in the material world. It's a great tramp. It's a great tramp. You touch and stay prison and jail in material world. Arrested in material world. Thus, the concept of work in our society is completely focused on the maintaining the body and enjoying the senses. Especially after the Industrial Revolution, especially after the 18th century, the concept of working is to make compromise it. Open quote, the very word used, apashat atma tattva, those who are looking forward for self-realization, that is the only business for human life. But our education system is so defective that there is no program for self-realization. Lecture of Prabhupada, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 1, Verse 5. Wikipedia not explain the place of this lecture. For the training of children, 2 points are fundamental. The creation of schools or devotional gurukulis. Healthy gurukulis is fundamental to this, our society, not devotional society, ISKCON society. For this society, gurukulis is fundamental, where the subject and training is not restricted to just producing money hunters who pay the bills and buy sense enjoyment, as this is the entire training of a professional's career in the job market today. And the formation of Krishna consciousness, Vaishnava families, yes, 2 points, Gurukulis and Vaishnava families, where individuals will be educated from their early childhood and their mental impressions. Yes, the science says the most formation of individual is from the 0 to 2 years old. Yes, and of course this is a karma. But if you were born in a dysfunctional family, when the fathers fighting, drinking alcohol, yes, it's a lower family. This will form this character, this personality of this individual. But if you're born in a Vaishnava family, in a good Vaishnava family, the propensity to you get the freedom, get the Krishna consciousness in his life is too much big. And where individuals will be educated from their early childhood and their mental impressions, sankaras, will free them from becoming Varna Sankara or wanted progeny. Yes, the 99% of people in this actual world is Varna Sankara. A concept is so important in the first chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, which flowed and corrupt this current civilization. Okay, I bring an phrase about education from Aristotle. Education is the best provision for old age. Educate children and there will be no need to punish adult men. The education of children should aim to make them virtuous citizens capable of contributing to the common good. Education requires the greatest care because it influences the whole of life. The main structure, the main principle to educate, the basis of education is Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Because this, the work of Prabhupada for this whole world is so important. Because Prabhupada brings the books that can provide a total revolution, a total transformation of this misconception society. The books of Prabhupada is so important, is the remedy for this sick society. Education according to Prabhupada, Srimad Bhagavatam lecture, February 12, 1976 in Mayapur. And this is last quote and finish the lecture on time.
Okay.
Tanmane aditat uttaman. They are being first class educated. These boys, they simply by chanting and dancing. Don't be disturbed that my child is not being educated. What is this education? This education, this bodily concept of life, it is not education that I am this body, I am Indian, I am American, I am Brahman, I am Kshatriya, I am white, I am black. This education, the whole world, this education is going on. Nationalism, especially now, nationalism increases here in Europe. This education, in the name of nationalism, communism, socialism, they are all bodily concept of life. That is not education. That education is useless because this kind of education will not stop the process of birth, death, old age, and disease. They may be technical education, yes, education covered by Rajas and Tamas, temporary, symbolic comfort, but this is not taken as education. Real education is Brahma Gyasa, Atato Brahma Gyasa. That is real education. What I am, that is Brahma Gyasa, Aham Brahmasmi, I am the spiritual soul. When he comes to the conclusion that he is not this body, he is a spiritual soul, that is real education. Okay, I'm finished here. If you have comments, but if you have comments or question, is more tempo is wasted to go to the prasada. It's the most important prasada education. Okay, no question. Pila Prabhupada aqui?
Yeah.
Maha Krishna Bhagavatam aqui? Go Pradhanande. Welcome. Thank you for survive.
Nice house. It's just a lake.
Oh, but it's very optics. Oh, beautiful day. Sunny day. And cold day. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna. 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 Hare Krishna.
Je dis Kardashian. Rembourse-moi pas. Sure.
Yeah.